I got it. I got collectible 1 out of question mark number. You would have come out of the room alive. You wouldn't have come out of the room alive had you not got one. Yes, let's have a scene where we have everyone ask if the thing has been found, even though Mario is standing in front of them and not dead. And Mario can't die, even though Pascal is dead. Yes, we need 4 characters asking if you have the shard. You know, you could just cut this to 1 text box saying to them, have you found a shard? And then Mario could have responded with yes and continued the video without delaying it an extra minute. Gosh, this is just as bad as 2012.
Here we go!
We're doing blooper 39 again. I will admit, in a somewhat better fashion, even though it's still pretty bad editing. Yes! We can beat Lord X, who's somewhat taking over the world by sitting behind and doing nothing. By collecting random shards that... goodness sake. He collected 1 shard that's not progression. Let's have everyone compliment how Mario found this random piece of junk in the middle of nowhere. I swear, Vulcan looks drunk. And Trollbrew's gone! He's not influencing any of this. I can notice the outlines. That's when you're not editing the texture properly. I know that because that happens to me. Luigi, you are supposed to be brave. Isn't that what we've been alluding, the 20 minutes of alluding you to the previous video? Wasn't that what that was for? Okay, Luigi's in a different nightmare. You're in some random room. Okay, what is the room? It's literally below Big Bruce Haunt in different lighting, and you're calling this scary. Yes, yeah, it's not like I did a scene myself of this. Yes, if you want that dark shot, let's just fight some random ghosts. Yes, it's behind you right now on a platform that Luigi could easily jump to. Oh, what are you gonna do, a Time Lord thing and implant a thing into his ear, and it will play an ambulance taxi police sound for the rest of ever. Why the hell do you call it a siren? It's ugh. When you've been complaining about it this entire video and everyone's been alluding it to you. We needed another scene where Luigi is gonna spaz out again.
Wah!
And in a better quality instead of some random microphone recording. This sound is very traumatizing, isn't it?
Go!
So, you managed to face your fear, even though you aren't scared, and you fixed it. Wait a minute. Didn't he say he was gonna play the siren forever if he declined and he wasn't gonna give him the shot? Why did he give him the shot anyway? He said he declined. Shouldn't have Trollbrew not given him the thing then? And he shouldn't have come to this? So now it's not even mandatory to fight ghosts. Now it's just a thing. Also, apparently everyone's gone now. Or we're in some alternate dimension. It doesn't make sense either way. Let's fight a text. We're doing 2007 again, where we're fighting in gameplay footage some random texture hacked boo. Gameplay footage. Gameplay footage. Gameplay footage. Gameplay footage. Gameplay footage. Gameplay footage. Okay, I'll shut up now. So, Strawberry said, you have to fight my minions. If you accept the challenge, you have to fight my minions to get the Dark Shard, and if you decline, I will play the siren for the rest of your lives and not give you the darn Dark Shard. He declines, give him the Dark Shard anyway, and then fight the minions for no reason. This is a storyline! Yeah, you get stairs! Were they in an alternate dimension or something? Where the hell were they when they were watching this fight? And yay, Luigi finally proved something this episode. Now Enzo has to do something. Even though this didn't match up with the story requirements. Let's get the shards quickly anyway. I want to end this video. But we still have 10 minutes! More script lines of encouragement of what we were finally building up to this entire video. Yes, because him fearing ghosts is totally just gonna go away by beating one. Yay! Wow, that's great! Wow! 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 Jesus, this sounds like this sounds like the siren. Why are you saying nice going? Bryn's face implies he means something by that. The fact that it's a one-character script line doesn't make the scene any better. Also, hi, Lizard Bryn, not Lizard Hammy. Yes, we've got an order for these guys. And you're going in one at a time. We could go in different doors. Gameplay footage! How do you know which one's your door? They're all identical. Because they all use the same texture for the same reason. Because this game, Super Mario 64, wasn't intended to be machinists by people like us. Like you specifically. In Jolly Roger Bay with some random remix. What do you mean you're feeling watched? By the fish? And, weren't you aware that nobody else, that this was your room and you were going to be alone in these? Why are you calling for people? Also, Pascal was Hi, Decal from the side of the screen. Also, wasn't Pascal supposed to be in this video or something? Because he was literally referenced in the first couple of script lines and I haven't seen him for 24 minutes. Hi, I'm some random thing that I found on Google Images or something, or probably gotten from some random image. La, 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 la. Correct meaning for that line. I was going to eat you, but I'll make a deal for you now because I will eat you. I will make a deal now. That makes no sense at all. Wasn't he trying to find the shard anyway? I'm sure you'll make Luigi proud, even though he literally did nothing important. Yay, this whole video is literally a collectathon! And coin, because grammar. This is some terrible moving in Sony Vegas you've got here. Hi, that's not a water room! Gosh, this is a... That is not Alberto! That is Luigi! I'm sick of you calling the Japanese Luigi Alberto. He was an illusion because that room was a thing and apparently you were swimming in the air, probably. Gosh, these have all got to be illusions somehow because there is no way that what we just saw was apparently water. Or apparently was Jolly Roger Bear. Yay, more encouraging statements! No wonder this video is 35 minutes long! So let me try and get the context of the plot up in hand. Luigi wanted to fight for pride, which he did eventually. They discussed decorations and costumes. They come to a castle. We got some random context on plots that is very confusing and the audience has no idea about. And now we are on a collectathon to get these dark shard thingies, where every time we get a shard, we get encouraging statements from the other people. Gosh, we're gonna do this every time. Screw Halloween, it's gonna be another one of a shortened version of Mario Father Do 1's series that happen to be collectathons. Oh yes, we needed to have a presence of these two because it's not like we saw them earlier in the video and now they're totally useless here. We really could have just had the three Koopas, Mario, Luigi, Alberto, Mario, and Starman, and that would have been a healthy character list. The others could have left, gone home, smaller character list, less confusion, less recolors, less feeling guilt over the fact that I created one color code for this video, which is this one. Lord X, who the hell is that? Some random guy who we never explained. Whatever, I don't care about consistency. Yeah, nobody knows who he is. That's just that's great. That is totally a good thing, Starman, you realize, even though you're typing these script lines? Yes, we need to have special concern for him. Wasn't his nightmare getting ambushed by fan noobs? It could have changed in a couple of years. Yay, puns. I'll be ready for it because I'm Starman3 and I don't want myself to die. Because me dying? Who's ever heard of that? and like, the avoidance in Blooper 36 doesn't count. As like dying. That wasn't dying. He got teleported to a base and went unconscious. Oh, similar to Mario, you're in the middle of a black abyss. Is it gonna be Sky again or something else? It's probably gonna be something else. Green screening! Great. It is green screening because his eyes are dark blue. You could have pink screened. If you're in the middle of a black abyss, there is no light. Oh look, some picture I found on Google Images. The Cooper's dream? What? Again, things the audience has no context to. Stop referencing things your audience has no idea of. Red eyes, that's what we'll call them. This is stuff I have no idea about, and I'm pretty sure half the audience doesn't know either, because he does not bother to explain these things that are happening behind the scenes. And he never has done that, and now you're referencing it, which is even worse. Let's reference things the audience has no idea about. You realize that in the context of a person who has no idea what this means, this is going to be very confusing, and that's going to be a majority of your audience. Just because you know something doesn't mean your audience does. Stop assuming. So this dimensions thing doesn't make sense. I guess this is one of the manifestations of that Lord X guy who vanished now. Because why is he important? Oh, never mind, he's still here. Oh, is he that governmentus thing? Are you that governmentus thing? Red eyes from Google Images. He mentioned governmentus, who you never paid attention to because it was your last couple of script lines which you never pay attention to. Didn't you just say I have no idea of who I am? Governmentius, which you mentioned before. Which I am still referencing a story that my audience has no idea about. Yes, because he mentions destroying Halloween in this kind of script line. Gosh, you're being confusing! Yes, he can't lay a finger on you because you're a Google Images picture. Wait, okay, we've got some confrontation. Wasn't Starman supposed to get a shard? Yeah, yep, we need to cut recordings because Starman3 apparently found a wall in the green screen and we needed to change the recording and show that he teleported. Yes, it's not like you could have re-recorded that kind of scene. Yes, I need to tell my friends about some random that I encountered that is a thing important to me, but nobody else. I try to mock Starman3 in those bits. Yep, all it takes is for you to have some snarky comments towards some guy who has red eyes to discover a shard. This is way too easy. And I thought that guy said, I don't want this to be childish and easy. No! This is extremely easy.
Gotcha!
Yay, let's have some random voice clips from my microphone. Yes, this guy creeped me out, and he was the guy who Lord X mentioned before. And, yeah, stuff that I couldn't get because not even I can type a script line properly. It was the guy he mentioned before when he was busy rambling outside before he teleported. The Koopa that was a red-ish thingy. We actually need an explanation of a lot of things, thank you, Luigi. Such as the Yoshi's Island stories, such as SuperStar, such as Governmentius, such as a lot of things that happened in RPs on Twitter or Skype that are making it in here without any context at all. You are rewriting your canon into another reboot, and you are not explaining this at all. I'm actually surprised he's actually acknowledging the fact that he is confusing his entire audience. Which is not a good thing. Of course you would know, you're part of the story. That's all I can get from this. All I can get from this is that some random recolors are a part of the story. And you're one of them. They're not gonna explain in this video because we only have like 5 minutes left. Because Bartman was supposed to be the third brother, but that never happened now. So now they're the only two. And the sad thing is their real life selves seem to be corrupted by this idiot's presence. And by this idiot, you should know who I mean by now. And you're not whining about how uncomfortable it is now. The suits, by the way. I think you've gotten pretty used to them. Yep. Okay, the only credit you're ever gonna give. Did you like flip the clip? Because that really looks awkward. That looks really jarring for a couple of reasons. The eyes are angled. And it looks like you're covering a part of the eyes which wasn't angry, so it looks really awkward. That is why that angry texture looks really, really weird. Yes, we're gonna have gameplay footage of Slender Man in the middle of this. Yeah, and yes, I know it's Hammy's video. He still contributed towards this, and this was for this video. I actually watched a video of his, and it wasn't that good. Also, hi Google Images, no physics, no physics, no physics, what? It's just a flat ground, don't be surprised by the background, because he should have tripped on that rock. Not even his friends can call them correctly. Nice explaining. Oh well, at least it glows. Yay, collect-a-thon. Wait a minute, have you just like aimed a couple of shots at the ground? How very stupid. Yay, do the get star pose every single time. Wait a minute, that was the final one? How did you know it was the final one? So there were 5 shards. We were not told how many there were. Whoa, a purple star! Yes, let's give a name to a purple star. So that was useless. If it's supposed to be the blood moons, then it's the mansion moon thingy. It's pointless. So we spent this entire video collecting shards, talking about costumes, and doing what spooky? I probably could say the only spooky bit about this video was that scene that Starman3 had with the thing of red eyes, but that's not even spooky because that was just ridiculous. Really confusing. Yes, even though this is just confusing crap. Let's have some more talky scenes, because that's just great padding. How? Do you know how long it lasts? That would be really stupid. 2, can you get out of it, like, at will? Then why aren't you doing that now? It doesn't seem to be that way, so why is he saying I can get out of it? It's like, does it have a timer and he knows how long it will last? And you're not stutter talking anymore. It's purple and it floats in the castle, obviously. I mean, mansion, I mean, thing. Yep, we decorated a castle for nothing. Because all we spent doing the rest of the video was spend time in a mansion. Whatever that means, because it's a mansion. And it's not like it has paintings or anything. Oh no, that's not Chaos Emeralds, you idiot. Okay, that is nothing like the Chaos Emeralds, you idiot. Whoa! Really bright text, by the way. What the hell does that say? Yay, Halloween Star can protect Bloodberry Mansion and all the booze. That is a really terrible color. Don't do that again. Whatever his plan is, because he only wants to take over the world. For some reason. This is why you keep the amount of characters at a minimum, because because apparently those guys that were supposed to be important, that SuperStar Senpai guy and that Robloxicon guy is now gone, and they've been swapping characters around for a while now. Seriously, this is why you keep characters at a small minimum. I mean, the bare minimum could have been like the 4 guys we saw in the middle of the castle, JTC, Mario, the Starman3's, the Yoshi's, and the 3 here. Yep, we need to wait for a long period of time for him to come back, even though the scene is obviously foreshadowing his return. I've returned! Well, let me see. You did absolutely nothing to stop them? Oh yes, because all you can do is teleport to the top of Bloodberry Mansion and scream a few lines. Another of your plans? He appeared now! The power of the Silver Shine! By doing absolutely nothing!
It's so...
That took a full 10 seconds for him to change the aspect ratio because he can't edit for crap into some random Sony Vegas noise thingy or some random picture that he's got.
Shine time.
Yeah, some random power that I get from the middle of nowhere. Yay, editing! Yay, editing! Nice editing! Nice editing! We
bothered him. I bothered him away because all he was some random balloon that jumped around in Sony Vegas for a bit before he vanished. Halloween is over even though the day is not over yet, and now we'll explain everything for the next 2 minutes.
You could have done that before. In like very small context. More padding by talking! Yay, Starman3. No. Yay, Starman3's the hero again! I'm the hero! Yay! Yep, we need to. Yep, we're not gonna spend the next 2 minutes explaining what the hell that was. We're gonna spend the next 2 minutes saying, yes, yay, Starman3 beat him! Yes, because you expected a recolor suit of his to be anything less than a power-up. We don't even know what it does. It just creates some SuperStar of, what? Also, it's apparently raining, not raining. Another dimension, gee, I wonder why. Oh, and we're not gonna explain what the hell that was, we're just gonna skip straight to the credits with very bad aspect ratioing. Here's a list of oh wait, Enzo did nothing throughout this video, by the way. I only just remembered. Enzo was supposed to prove himself, but he didn't. At all. Okay, you did something, you did something, you did something, you did nothing in terms of shards, you did nothing in terms of... You were there, you were there, you were there, you did nothing, you had a lot of lines, you were there, you two were both there for like 2 minutes, and then you left. You were there for like 2 scenes, you were there for a lot of scenes, you were there for you were there for like 1 scene, you were there for 1 scene, you were there for a lot of scenes. I was the bad guy, and we both did nothing. Like, you guys literally had 2-minute presences out of the other guys I just mentioned. Also, you contradicted your own argument, by the way. Isn't this already the credits? This is not a credit sequence. Yes, because he made a stingy. Credit sequences! For helping me. That's very broad. Oh, is that what the abbreviation was? I had to wait 34 minutes for an explanation to that. That was a very spooky Halloween video, wasn't it? And we will never know the story behind this. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go fix my voice. See y'all, have a good day, peace.